Hi there, I'm Lauren Marples and I'm delighted to guide you through today's practice. For this class, you might need a couple of blocks, maybe a strap, maybe a blanket, maybe a cushion, whatever you have available to you. If you don't have any of these things, that's also okay. You might not even use them. However, if you would like to have something similar nearby, I always like to recommend using perhaps a box or a book or a stack of books instead of a block. And a blanket, you probably have one of those around. They're really supportive underneath your knees, particularly if you've got a hard floor or sensitive knees, and a cushion. So particularly even right now, if you feel like you're rolling backwards, just sit on something and it'll help to elevate your heart space, straighten your spine. So we'll get started in a butterfly today, Baddha Konasana. Bring your feet together. Bring your hands somewhere onto your legs and just closing down the eyes. So starting with our breath, relax your shoulders down. Feel yourself softening towards the ground. So we're bringing this intention of presence and grounding into the very beginning of our practice so that we can continue on from this grounded, peaceful, calm state. So we're encouraging the body to feel safe, to feel relaxed, to feel supported. And also setting the intention perhaps of kindness and patience in your practice today. If there's another intention that comes to mind, so what is your reason for being here? How would you like to feel? These are some questions that I love to ask myself when it comes to setting my intention for a practice. So how would you like to feel and why are you here? Why did you decide to show up for yourself today on your mat? So finding your breath, observing it, focusing on it. When you breathe in, you're pushing your tummy outwards, expanding your side body, feeling that space being created for your lungs. And then exhaling, allowing your tummy to move back in towards you. Option 2, keep your eyes closed. You might like to open them up. We're just starting to bring some movement into our knees, lifting them up and down. So creating some warmth in our hips to start off today. So little butterfly flaps, or maybe a little bit larger. You decide what feels good for you right now. Perfect. So from here, we're just coming into stillness. Bring your hands walking forward. Maybe you're on your fingertips, maybe you're on your palms. Chin tucks in towards your chest. You're lifting your heart space away from your sit bones and you're pushing your sit bones into the ground. Actively pushing your knees down towards the floor, maybe even taking this into an active Baddha Konasana as you lift your hands off the ground. So either picking them in line with the knees or maybe taking them forward. And then when you feel ready to drop the hands back down towards the ground, walk your hands back towards your legs, feel yourself lift back up. Either keeping your legs here in Baddha Konasana or crossing your legs. Walk your left hand over towards the side, pull your right shoulder back. First of all, finding that space in your side body, maybe staying here, maybe lifting your right arm over your ear. You can bend your left elbow, you can come onto it if you wish. Just think about lifting your heart space, turning it towards the sky. So if you bring your elbow towards the ground and you feel that your heart space is lowering down towards the ground as well, see if you can push your heart space back up towards the ceiling. Inhale back to center, back up. Walk your right hand over. Again, feel that space in your left side body. Pull your left shoulder back. Maybe bring your left arm over your left ear, bending into that right elbow. So each time you breathe in, we're thinking about space and length. So here in our side body, creating space away from the knee, away from the hip. And then on our exhalation, maybe there's a little bit more depth. Maybe there's a little bit more bend that we can create. Inhale back to center, back up. Take your left hand behind you, right hand onto the opposite knee. Lift up to your heart space as you breathe in and twist as you breathe out, perhaps looking over your left shoulder this time. Well done. Feeling that twist in your spine, across your torso. And then inhale back to center and exhale on your right side, turn towards the right, perhaps looking over your right shoulder. Again, using your shoulders to help you with your twist here. One more breath here. Inhale, turn back to center, and then take your hands onto your mat. Hands and knees on the floor, knees on the floor. Let's go for a couple cat-cows. So on our inhale, we're dropping our tummy down, arch through our back, lift out of our shoulders, heart space forward, maybe chin towards the sky. And then exhale, rounded spine. Push your middle back towards the ceiling, take your chin in towards your chest. Let's do a few more. Inhale, cow, heart space, tummy, drop down, arch the spine. And then exhale, rounded spine. Well done. Moving with your own breath. Perfect. From here, neutral spine, straighten your right leg. Adjust your knee, your left knee as needed. Maybe you're taking your blanket underneath it. And then starting to lift your right leg off the ground. Walk your left fingertips forward. Maybe you stay on the fingertips. Maybe you start to lift the left hand off the ground as well. An option to stay here with both limbs straight, or you're bending into your right knee, reaching back with your left arm. Staying here for a moment, pull your right heel towards the hand. Maybe we stay here active, or we're holding onto the foot. And if you're holding onto the foot, you either have your right foot straight, pointed, or flexed. And you're holding onto the ankle if it's flexed. And then pressing your foot away from your hand. Pushing it into the hand. Lifting that leg up and back. You're dropping your tummy down, so this is also a back bend, and we want to keep our eyes focused on one thing, our drishti. Our right fingers are pulling into the mat, gripping the mat. One last breath here. And then release your right knee towards the ground. Let's straighten out the left leg. Lift it off the floor. Walk your right fingertips forward. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we start to lift that right hand off the ground. And straight away we're focusing on our drishti. Either keeping our left leg straight, our right hand or right arm straight, or bending into that left knee, reaching back with the right hand. Maybe staying here. Maybe holding onto the foot. And if you're holding onto the foot, we're pressing the foot into the hand away from us. Opening up through the front of that left leg. Our heart space, our shoulder, tummy and heart space drop down towards the ground. Find our balance. Well done. Left knee finds the floor. Step your right foot towards the outside of your right hand. Lizard. And then just starting to bring some movement here. Either wiggling circles into your hips, or you might like to take it a little bit more active, taking your left knee off the ground, rolling back and forth. So objective here is to just create some warmth in our hips. Perfect. Drop your left knee down towards the ground. Inhale, heart space forward. Exhale, send the hips back. You can keep your hands where they are, or walk them back with you. Take your toes off the floor. Take your breath in, lift your heart space forward. Take your breath out, drop your tummy down towards the ground. So fold over that right leg. Pull your right hip back. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, come forward into your lizard. Keep your left hand where it is. You can use a block as well if you wish. And then reach the right hand up towards the sky. Breathe in. On your exhale, reach back with the right hand, bend your left knee. Bring it towards you. Inhale, right hand reaches up, left hand drops back. Exhale, bend your knee, reach back towards it. Last one, inhale, reach up, drop the left foot. Exhale, reach back, bend your left knee. Maybe you hold on to it this time. You can keep your right foot on the floor, or you're opening it out like a book onto your outer right arch. You're bringing your heel towards you. Turn your right shoulder towards the right foot. Turn your left shoulder towards your right knee. You're using your shoulders to help you twist. And then release your left foot back down towards the ground. Right foot finds the floor again. Right hand finds the inside of the right foot, either onto the mat itself or onto your block. As we come into side angle pose, so turning your left foot towards the left side of your mat, round into your left heel, bend your right knee, reach your left hand up towards the sky, and then over the left ear. Press through the feet, well done. And then just creating some circles. So circling with that left shoulder, up and around, breathing in. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Well done. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, reaching it up towards the sky, then press through the feet. Come up into warrior two. Look over your right middle finger. Take a breath in. Exhale, sink down through the hips. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior, rib cage towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two. We'll just do that one more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Inhale, reach forward, Trikonasana. Right hand to the right shin or towards your block on the outside of your ankle. Left hand towards the sky. Looking up towards the left thumb. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe there's a little bit more space to feed your right hand down the leg, or if you're using a block, you can drop it down. We'll create circles this time with this left hand, so inhale forward. Exhale, circle back. Inhale forward. Exhale back, well done. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale back. And then this time, inhale forward all the way, just staying here for a little bit longer. Looking up underneath your left arm, press through the feet. And then look down towards your right big toe. Take your hands towards the floor, towards the inside of the right foot. Walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat, turning all 10 toes towards each corner of the mat. Bend, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. So we sink down through the hips. We kind of look like this spider, or whatever you think you look like. Press through the feet, take your hands towards the insides of the knees. Sit down here, well done. We'll stay for 2 more breaths. Drop your hands. Take them towards the left side, so we're finding the back of our mat towards the inside of that left foot this time. Drop your right knee down, find your dessert on this side. So once again, creating a little bit of that warmth, maybe moving from side to side, around in circular motions, or if you'd like to lift your back knee off the ground, you're sending your hips forward and back. Well done. Drop your right knee towards the ground, take a breath in. Exhale, send your hips back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Spending a little bit longer here in our active split. Pull your left hip back. Allow yourself to fold, tummy coming down towards that left thigh. Inhale for lizard. And then exhale, stay here, right hand on the floor. Inhale, reach the left hand towards the sky. And exhale, send the left hand back, bend your right knee. Inhale, reach the left hand up, drop the right leg. Exhale, bend your knee, reach back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop back. This time, maybe staying here, reaching back, maybe holding onto the foot. If you're holding onto the foot, see if it feels okay to come onto the outer left arch of the foot. You're using your shoulders to help you, left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Pull your right heel towards the right, the back of the right leg. Well done. Drop your right foot, take your left foot onto the floor, take your left hand towards the inside of the left foot, and then coming into side angle pose. So coming onto the right sole of the foot, turn the right toes out, take your right hand towards the sky, breathing in, drop into the hips. Exhale here. Inhale, right hand sweeps forward. Exhale, circle it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. You can follow your thumb with your eyes. Inhale forward. Exhale back. You got it. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Send the hand towards the sky. Take a breath in. Press through the feet. Exhale, warrior two. One full inhale here. One full exhale. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach the left hand forward. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Take a breath in. On your exhale, maybe there's a little bit of space here for the left hand to come down the left leg. Inhale, reach the right hand forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Well done. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, just keeping it here. Pull your right shoulder back behind you, look underneath the right arm. Reach forward with your fingertips. And then looking down towards your left big toe, take your hands towards the inside of your left foot. Walk the hands towards the right side of your mat this time. So in front of you. And then we're going to turn the toes inwards. Take a breath in. On your exhale, fold forward. Maybe you walk your hands in line with the heels. Maybe you bring your hands onto your ankles. Chin tucks in towards your chest. Looking in between the legs. Lift your hips to the sky. Our crown of our head is going down towards the ground as we find length in the spine on our inhale. And then on our exhale, bringing our tummy towards the thighs. Just giving yourself a chance, allowing yourself to adjust. Release your ankles and start to walk your hands underneath the shoulders into that original position. Take a breath in, lift up halfway. On your exhale, walk your hands towards the front of your mat. So framing your right foot, and then step your right knee back to meet the left. Drop your knees towards the ground. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, rounded cat pose. Then neutral spine. Walk your hands a little bit more forward. Take a breath in, and then exhale, elbows towards the ground. Take another breath in, and then we're going to find our puppy pose, melting heart, Anahadasana. Heart space towards the floor, chin or forehead towards the floor. And then the hips are over the knees. So if you need a little bit more space for your shoulders, walk your hands slightly further forward or further away from each other. Allow your breath to help you soften into this pose as well. So every time we breathe in, we're finding a little bit more space, and then every time we breathe out, perhaps the space is going to fill with our body as we allow it to release down. So coming onto our forearms, take a breath in. Exhale, bring your hips down towards the ground. One more back bend, sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders. Tops of your feet are on the ground. If you need a little bit more space for your back, you're bringing your feet slightly further away from each other, and just gently pull your hands towards you, pull your elbows towards you, sending your heart space forward. Lift out of your shoulders, lift out of your elbows. And then starting to come out of it. Drop all the way down towards the ground. Take your right hand out towards the side. Your left hand is going to come next to your chest. The right cheek is on the floor. Bend your left knee. And then push into your left hand. Peel your heart space off the ground. Send that left foot behind you. So the right arm can come a little bit closer to your hip on the back side if it feels a little bit uncomfortable here. But essentially we're opening up into this right shoulder area across your chest and twisting across the back. So if you wish, you can keep your left hand where it is, or maybe you're bringing it behind the back as well. This right leg, you can keep it straight or bent. You might even like to bring the knee up towards the sky, depending on how that feels for you. So choosing a variation of your choice. Keeping your chin tucked into your chest. And then let's go for it on the other side. So slowly making our way back onto our fronts. Take your left arm out towards the side. Come onto your left cheek. Right hand comes next to the chest. Bend your right knee and we're pushing ourselves over. Opening through our left shoulder this time. Chin tucks in towards the chest. You can do those variations if you like, or take another one if you liked it on the last side. Maybe your right hand comes behind you. Maybe you're bending your left knee. You can even straighten both legs if that feels better. Choose something that feels good for you. And then inhale, rolling back onto your fronts. We'll roll all the way onto our backs. Take your knees in towards your chest. Hug the shins, maybe kiss the knees. Take your chin in towards your knees, rocking. And then finding your Shavasana. So settling here in Shavasana, allowing this integration process to happen. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your body to cool down. So either your hands are on your chest, your tummy, your hips, or alongside you. You might like to take a blanket over you if that feels good for you. Relaxing into your facial muscles, your forehead, your eyebrows. Allowing yourself to come back to your breath. Just taking your time, settling. And whenever you feel ready to, we're starting to bring some movement back into our toes, back through our fingers. You might like to take your arms up overhead and take a full body stretch. Bend your knees, roll over onto your right side. Coming into a ball here. Staying here for a moment. This pose symbolizes rebirth. So renewal, new energy, ready for whatever's to come our way. And when you feel ready to, pushing yourselves up into your seat, you close the eyes, or if you open the eyes, just closing them back down again. Join your palms in front of your heart space. Take a breath in. On your exhale, bring your chin towards your fingers. Thank yourself for showing up for yourself today, for being here, for moving and breathing in the way that you have, for doing your best. Licking your eyes open, raise your gaze. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your practice and you feel a little bit better, and that you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next practice.